is Stefan. We met like 20 years ago.
I know Fred for 20 years now, and he opened for my band. At that time, his band was All Norm, and my band Love Blast. And so we stayed in contact for a long time. Then happened Sinsaenum.
Sean, we toured together in 2009 with my other band Dragon Force.
I actually got to know the others through Fred. In a previous band, I did a tour with Dragon Force, and Fred became a great acquaintance. And through Fred, I have gotten to know everybody through emails, and then obviously we got to know each other through our meet that we just have currently done.
Attila, we met on a cruise. He was playing with Mayhem, and turns out his son is actually a big fan of my other band.
My son Orion was totally hooked up on Guitar Hero when he was younger, like when he was around 14, 15. And Dragon Force was one of the top level you could reach in that game, so I heard that they completely hooked up on the music and in heavy metal general, which is a really good thing. So he asked me if I see Dragon Force, if I could get him some autographs, because that would be super cool. And that's what happened. We played together, and I just met the guys, told Fred who I was. He was really surprised, and I was also surprised because actually he wore the Mayhem t-shirts. I was like, fuck man, what hell? I mean, I didn't think you were into our kind of music, and he was like, yeah, totally. That was really interesting, and of course I got the autograph, everything, and this is how we met. And then actually we were also, it was also in a boat, and we were partying for 2 days then.
Heimat I met during festivals, so I know his band. I was listening to his band back in the days, and you know, we got to know each other, and he's French, so you know, it's pretty easy.
As for Fred, I met him several times throughout the years.
And Joey, we toured together in 2008.
Actually, Fred from Dragon Force, we toured together, and I was, you know, big Dragon Force fan. And basically, we just got to know each other just through hanging out like backstage and like, you know, having some drinks and respecting each other's bands and like, you know, watching each other play. And I didn't realize how big of an extreme metal fan and death metal fan, black metal fan that Fred was. It was very surprising because never judge a book by its cover, because not that, you know, I mean, like, Dragon Force's power metal, it fucking rules. It's some of the most powerful shit. I had no clue, you know, how fucking in depth this motherfucker was into death metal. I could not believe it. And we hung out one time, and next thing you know, it was just constant Morbid Angel and fucking all like late middle 90s to fucking early 90s or 2000s death metal, and just, you know, reciting a bunch of fucking songs and just hanging out. And you know, that's how we got to really know each other. And next thing you know, we started talking about a band.
We are the sorrow in your soul. We are the fire. We are the rusty nails.
You know, we just kind of like just connected like that, and then we started talking about black metal bands and our influences like that. And basically, we just started hanging out, and it just grew and grew and grew. It was like night after night. We were just hanging out all the time. And you know, like a lot of people, like when they're on tour, you know, people like start having drinks, and everyone's like, you know, one day we're gonna do something like this, and someday we're gonna do something like this. We actually did it, and we're doing it right now, which means means the world to me, and it means the world to them. And like the fact that we're all together, we're all from different places, and it's fucking happening. You know, I've only been here, you know, I recorded the record a while ago when we've been writing the record for a long time now. But now that we're all here together, it's fucking powerful. It's fucking powerful.
You know, I wanted to do that that kind of music, and I wanted to do it with like the best people I've met, and I just like, it's like a dream team to me, and hopefully for the rest of the world. But I think it is. It's just great. I just wanted to express myself, make the music I really like, be honest as possible, do it the way I want it. No compromise, no thinking about is that going to be Is that gonna sound like bands I like? Is that gonna be commercial? Is that gonna be not commercial? I don't give a, you know, it doesn't matter. That's what I wanted to do, and I'm just like super lucky that I could have the, you know, my friends, you know, teaming up all together.
I guess it was time to make this a reality, and we had so many good demos and back and forth through email that I guess it was finally time to make it happen, and the project was good enough to pursue and actually make a reality.
We are the shadows, we are the night, we are reason, we are one. We've always been, we'll always be the end of me.
Super proud to be in this band. It's fucking evil, it's fucking heavy, it's fucking driven. The people in this band are absolutely insane musicians, and it's fucking, they push you, and that's what's best about it. When you have people that you're fucking playing with and they're pushing you, fucking sky's the limit, man, and it's fucking heavy. There's like no limits to what you can do when you have people that you respect and push you.
I think that's definitely that we are coming from the different music areas, different genres of extreme heavy metal, like, and I think like that makes it very, very special, not just the music, but how we are different personalities, we can still represent the unity. It kind of represents for me the unity of all extreme metal in general under the flag of some black death extreme shit, you know, and I think that's really unique.
Self-destruction, ancient words, through shades of light.
Means a lot, means everything. That's exactly what I always wanted to do. So that's yeah, means the world to me. I'm giving 100%, 110, 200 every day, all the time. Which is why right now I'm smoking and drinking. I'm just like super exhausted, but I mean it, you know, and we all mean it, and that's great.
I'm playing in my band for about 30 years now. I played in a lot of bands beside that, project band, and I feel like I'm in my family. It's like everything fits well. All the people are. We know it. It's like we know each other for a long time, in fact, and it means a lot because I think this album is, like I said, as a death metal fan, this is what I want to fucking hear from music, from death metal. So, only for that, it means a lot for me.
You know, this is gonna be a weird answer because right now I'm actually fucking dissecting all of it, because now it's for real, not just like we recorded and we put out like it's not a side project now. It seems it's like, you know, you record material and you know it's good, but until you fucking get in a room with people and you're fucking looking at them, you see this shit coming back at you and you're like, it changes you, and you know, it's fucking happening, and it's fucking insane what's going on here right now, and it's like actually blowing my mind. So it's really cool just to be accepted by these people and be trusted, and they push me as a musician. They push me, and that's what I love the most about this band.
Paralyzed, a life of shadows, a black horizon. I want you to die. You're struggling in vain.
The fact that we all made it to, you know, do an album like this, that's already quite an achievement in my book. I think the next step is to actually play it live, show, you know, to play it in front of people and to have that communication. Because it's one thing to play the music and to send it, like to put it on an album, but it's nothing like. There's nothing like being in the same room with people, and you know, so that's where we are right now. We're doing videos for it, and we feel the vibe is great. We rehearsed together. It was amazing. The the first few chords, we all looked at each other, just like, you know, we felt that was right. So yeah, the next thing is just like we need to do concerts when the time is right, when the time is going to be right. There's no pressure from anyone, so we're just going to do it when the time is right. But that's something we all want to do. So that's what's next. And I've already have songs for the next album, so that's in the making, it's in the pipes. So that's good.
Through the darkness I ride, confusion, make the blade bring the answer, and set me free. You're struggling in vain.
Well, it's death metal. That's metal for sure, and it's violent and brutal and honest.
I think this is some kind of death metal, but not only death metal. It has some maybe some kind of mainstream input in there, which is quite cool. And the vocals also, I think it makes it quite specific as well.
Music is heavy. I would describe it very heavy. It definitely has a progressive feel to it. The solos are very Ackerfeld, Marty Friedman. I mean, a lot of the influences obviously are coming through. You really can see what we all grew up to. Me and Attila and I come from completely different schools of metal, so it's interesting to have the mix of the heavy and the black metal and the horror metal. And
Modern death metal, I think it's classic death metal because we are all, I mean the sounds are really inspired by the Florida scene and the love we have for Morbid Angel. But in a way it's sounding quite modern also, and I think as a death metal fan, this is the band I like to listen, you know, to kind of music I want to listen when I talk about death metal.
The music is pretty brutal, but it has a lot of, so to say, psychedelic elements, and it's dark as fuck in the same time. So I love it. It's also has this technical and also heavy metal kind of touch, especially in Fred's amazing solos and stuff, and I just love it.